Welcome back to RetroTour. We are going to continue our playthrough of Super Mario World. So, before I go any further on, I know that I'm doing a lot of backtracking here, but to me, this is one of the bits of charm of the game. It's just that there's alternate routes through it. And I do feel like it's a lot of fun to explore them, to see what the game has to offer. And there's two different ways to get to the Donut Plains, or to get to the to Morton's Castle, number 2. The first way is the way that I was going through just a minute ago, and the second way is the way that I'm going to be going now. Now, you might remember this is the ghost house that I used to get to Star Road. You know what? Let's take that. I mean, I want to use the feather for now, but it's good to have it if I need it. But this time, instead of going down that, like, super secret way, I'm going to go one of the ways that I neglected last time. That's the thing that tells me that Star Road's a thing. So I don't remember if it's that door. Well, I think it's the blue door. I think the blue door is the one I want. Let's find out. Got it. And that'll get me a bonus level. Sweet. I mean, yeah, I'm down to 16 lives. It doesn't seem like that's low, especially for a Super Nintendo era where, like, I mean, you have 7 lives in Contra, and it feels like, and it feels like you've got, like way too much. Like, you know, the game kind of wants me to do 3. No, not in Contra 3. All right. Yep, that was the right exit. So here, we're back to Valley of Bowser. Now, you can see the fort over on the right-hand side that I was talking about. You'll notice that there's no path that goes to that thing. You have to get to it in a different way. But we'll get to that when we get to that. It's a little ways down the line here. Oh my goodness, I forgot. This is the, like, other ice level in the game. And there's only, like, 2. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can see Yoshi's little stomp thing when he eats a yellow Koopa. Oh my goodness. So darn slippery. Ah, everything's slippery, even the little brown block. I'm not leaving Yosh. I'm leaving Yosh. No. What are those things even supposed to... Are those like the munchers from Super... Oh, come on. From Super Mario Brothers 3? Is that what those are supposed to be? I mean... I don't know. It's... This is way more slippery than I remember it. Oh... Traction. I don't believe it. I hate the P-Balloon. And I realize that some of that might be, you know, not just that Mario looks horrifying when that happens, but it might also have to do with the fact that, you know, the level of tubular is based around it. And I feel like I have some, you know, post-traumatic stress disorder on tubular. Wait, what? Eh? Oh. Somehow I got myself on the pipe. Whatever. Woo! I am so good at this game, as I'm sure you can tell. I wanted 17 exactly, and waited right for that moment. So, you can see that this actually sort of shortcuts you past Donut Plains 2 and the Ghost House. But you still have to beat Donut Plains 3 and then end up at Donut Plains 4. And I forgot to do the Ghost House secret again. Ah, whatever. Whew, that was close. Ah, the first... I think that's the first Koopa in the game that... I mean, there might have been one in Special that I just forgot about, but... But I think that's the first Goomba you're supposed to encounter in the game. I heard that those things have been, like, later renamed to, like, they're not Goombas, they're Galaloombas. Or something. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't bother me, them renaming and retconning stuff. It's Mario, for heaven's sake. Is anything in this supposed to make any sense? I mean... Yeah. Whee! Oh, no! But, on the other hand, I don't really like being told that, you have it wrong, they're not Goombas, they're Galaloombas. Yeah, they're Goombas. Just weird ones. Okay. Dink! Oh, goodness! I am so bad with Yoshi. Like... I mean, I like ditch him at the drop of a hat. I mean, well, whoa! What just happened? Have I never gotten a 50 before? Because I totally have never noticed you get a 3-up for doing that. Yeah. That was cool. So now I'm back up to 26 lives. This should do me for most of the game. I mean, there's a little bit of nonsense in the Valley of Bowser, and... Oh, no. Get away from me! That I might need some more lives on. Forest of Illusion can get kind of difficult at times, and... Oh my goodness, that first level of Chocolate Land, or whatever it's called. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my budding, or my overconfidence here is just going right away. It's like, how well set up am I for all this? I don't know. I suppose I should probably keep my mind where I am right now. At Castle number 2. Where you have these strange mashers. Okay, I mean, I realize that this is like a castle in a platforming game, and they're supposed to be filled with traps and stuff. But I mean, for heaven's sake, Morton, who did your architecture? How do you get to where you're supposed to go? You can't jump that high. I don't think you can jump at all. I guess you can climb up walls. Okay. Okay, yeah, I guess he can climb up. I suppose he could climb up the wall. But man, you're certainly not making it easy on yourself. What happens when you, like, come back from a hard day at the swamp or whatever, and you just want to relax, and you set it up so you have to get through this gauntlet? All I'm saying, Morton, is, you know, you just should have given your interior design a little more thought. And I should give my gameplay a little bit more thought, so that way I'm not losing hits on really stupid stuff. That is so nice. This little platform here. It's just a small thing, but it's enough to mean that you have to do less nasty platforming in that particular place. Alright. Okay, Morton, it's on. Wait, has he always been green? For some reason I thought he was brown. Woo! Bye, Morton. Mode 7. It's actually kind of a cool technology when you think about it. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. That isn't what Mario did last time. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Karate kicks it. Yeah. Morton Koopa Jr. of Castle Number 2 is now just a memory. The next area is the underground Vanilla Dome. What traps await Mario in this new world? What will become of Princess Toadstool? Oh, look at that. Little island popped up out there. How do you get out to that? Okay, continue and save. So, this one is another red level, so it tells you that there's at least 2 exits. Nah, I've got 1 fire flower, that's plenty. How did I do that? I have no idea. Wait, wait, no, 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 no! First time I thought it was pretty cool. The second time I was horrified. All right. So you can see there are some of the pink blocks or red blocks or whatever. So after getting the switch, I can go up that route, which, I mean, I could just do that if I had Yoshi, but I keep on throwing Yoshi off of cliffs, so take that for what it's worth. Okay, come on. Oh man, I totally should have done the fire flower! Oh man, that was close. Uh-oh. Oh, come on! Alright. Oh, I think I'm hosed. Come on. Be a pal. No, I can't get up there. Oh, and for goodness sakes. I better get those coins for when I die horribly in here and have to start at the beginning because I didn't grab that point like a oh my goodness, like a schmuck. It's pretty cool how long I was able to hold on to that thing. Are you freaking kidding me? I should have died there. Not worth it. Oh my goodness! I remember you from Tubular. Football kicking, charging checks. Uh-oh. Come on. Ah! Oh, come on. Yeah, I know some weird, like, graphical glitches and, you know, hitbox errors happen occasionally in this game. And, I mean, we've seen a couple. But one of the weirdest ones that's ever happened to me was, when I was climbing up one of those vines, I was sort of, like, jumping at the top as fast as I could. And I think the game thought the creature at the top of that was like a real piranha plant or something. I don't know exactly how it worked, but that piranha plant at the top of those little vines, one of those things actually like hit my character and turned him into Small Mario. I was like, wait a minute. Oops. No. Whatever. It's like those things don't hurt you. At least I've never had one hurt me, except for that once. Kind of weird graphical wig out, like I said. Okay, let's go. Oh my goodness. That was nearly it. Okay, awesome. Huh. I guess he was worth another extra life. That was kind of cool. Whee! Nope. Okay. I always try to get like a cool pose at the end of those. Doesn't always work though. You know, when it like freeze frames. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go through this area normally. Now that I've got the red switch, pink switch, whatever. Man, he looks pink. Oof. Uh-oh. So, yeah, I've never been able to reproduce that. I mean, who knows? I might have actually hit something else, too. Oh, that was cool. Alright. Feather. Take that, cheap cheap. Oop, uh-oh. Ah! What are those things called, anyway? I always called them, like, beetles, but... Aha! You are no match for my fire flower. Ah! Okay. Oop. Come on. Okay. We're almost done with this level? Maybe? You know, those things are supposed to be bats, but I always thought they kind of looked like they had beaks. I don't know. Just, I guess one of those many, many cases of the Nintendo sprite looking so absurdly weird that you never can tell what on earth it's supposed to be. And those are... I mean, those mask Koopas, I was not able to make heads or tails of those things for, you know, for my childhood. It was... I mean... I don't even know how to describe what I thought those things were. It sort of looked like a, half an avocado, but not, or, but just not green, You probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But like, outside of the shell. That was bizarre. It still is. There's something with this Big Boo area, but I just don't remember what. Was it a, what do you call it, beanstalk? There it is. Gotcha. I knew there was something. I don't know what it leads to, but hey. In a ghost house, every secret is a good secret. Ah! So, what exactly is Bowser doing in Dinosaur Land anyway? I mean, did they just so effectively kick him out of the Mushroom Kingdom in Super Mario Bros. 3 that he needed to, like, pull up stakes and go somewhere else? I mean, if so, props to him for figuring... Oh my goodness. Another thing, I couldn't figure out what those were supposed to be. Like, were they bubbles? I think they're bubbles because they kind of jiggle like bubbles. But at the same time, I also thought they might be spotlights. And why did the yellow blocks disappear behind them? I don't know. It's... So there's that door. Or this door. Boot! What do we got? We got an exit. Is it the exit? 26. That's better. And we got a bonus game out of it. Not bad, 3. Best one I've done so far, which I realize that is kind of sad, but still. If you weren't aware, it's kind of a tic-tac-toe game. And for each tic-tac-toe you make, you get a life. So, the best you can do is fill them all up with the same kind. I am not good enough to time my jumps like that. To get them all at the same one, unless it just happens by chance on the first one. So, I seem to remember those guys having a ridiculous name. They have to look it up, or alternately wait till the end credits. But, whee. Okay. Realm. Halfway checkpoint should be coming up, shouldn't it? I honestly don't know. Nope, coins aren't worth it. Move on. You don't want to die for those, do you? This should be it, right? Yeah, there we go. Whee. Oh my goodness. Oops. Ah! Okay. Just get rid of it. There we go. It certainly was not worth a feather. But Yoshi is awesome. Because it gives you that extra little bit of wiggle room when you need it. Yeah, as you can see, I mean, there were several instances where I would have just plain died if I didn't have Yoshi there. But fortunately, Yoshi saves my life. All right. Because you can jump off of them very quickly. And if you time it right, you can also get a huge amount of height off of them, far more than you could get with a normal jump. Again, you've seen me do this kind of stuff, and a lot of it really isn't intentional or premeditated, it's just desperate. Alright. Okay, I think it'd probably be best if we left the episode off here. Part of the reason for it is I completely lost track of time, and I'm probably going to need to divide this episode into two. Just so it makes some kind of, or just so it's kind of consistent and there's not like a marathon movie that we're going through. I'll have to figure out where to cut it later. So thanks a lot for joining us here on RetroTour. We will pick it up here next time, finish off Vanilla Dome 4, and take on Castle number 3. And from there, we'll probably backtrack and catch the stuff that we didn't get here in Vanilla Dome before moving on. So, thanks again for joining us, and we will see you next time.